na da da dum 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 dum. Yeah. Yeah. Mine says, careful, you don't know what stands beyond the veil. Heart says, bow your head, that holy thread was there before you failed. Raised inside a house where every doubt was dressed like treason. Now I read the cracks in what I learned and searched for any reason. I was never faithless, I just wrestle with the frame. When the logic doesn't hold, it puts a fracture in the name. So I pace around the questions like a prisoner in prayer, half convinced there's someone listening, half unsure that someone's there. Some days I lean deistic like the spark began the stars, and step back from the canvas and just left us with the dark. Other nights agnostic like the answers locked away, like my hands can reach the handle but my mind won't turn the blade. Still the fear is in my ribs and it stiffens when I sleep. What if doubt becomes a debt that I'm too fragile now to keep? What if all the hesitation, all the drifting, all the bends get remembered in the balance when this temporary ends? If heaven hears the tremor in a voice that shakes at night, will mercy read the wound in me, or only read the blight? I'm holding to the hope, though my conviction's incomplete. Scared of holy consequence, still begging grace to notice me. Yeah, there's a courtroom in my chest where the evidence gets split. One side cites the universe, the other childhood scripts. One says truth should stand a reason, it should answer when you press. One says faith was never science, kneel and trust what you confess. So I argue with myself in a language made of fear, because disbelief feels dangerous when judgment sounds so near. Not because I hate the light, not because I'm off the throne, but because I can't pretend that every question leaves me alone. I've seen dogma twist itself till it no longer looks divine. Seen the gaps get papered over with don't ask and fall in line, and that pushes me to edges that I never meant to reach, where I'm torn between the silence and the sermons that I keep. But I still want gate to mercy, still imagine something bright, still hope the hands that made me know I'm trying through the night. So I carry scared devotion like a candle in a storm, not a blaze of certainty, just enough to keep me. Heaven is the tremor in a voice that shakes at night. Will mercy read the wound in me, or only read the blight? I'm holding to the hope, though my conviction's incomplete. Scared of holy consequence, still begging grace to notice me. Yeah, maybe faith for me was never something simple, still a clean. Maybe it was always meant to hurt before it helped me breathe. Maybe fear's a broken compass, maybe hope's the truer guide. Maybe both of them are with me every second I survive. I don't speak like I am certain, I don't walk like I've been shown. I just know I dread the day my soul has got to stand alone. When the doubts are hid in corners and the prayers I barely said meet the weight of what is holy, meet the measure of the dead. And if that day comes soon, I pray the judge can read my fractures, see a soul that wasn't shameless, only tangled in the fact to see I never loved the void. I just fear believing blind, and I fought to keep a door of hope alive inside my mind. So if I whisper divine justice, let it hit me like a plea, not as challenge, not as pride, but as a cry for clemency. Cause my faith may stand unsteady, but it hasn't fully died, and I still look up at mercy like there's room on heaven's side. If heaven hears the tremor in a voice that shakes at night, will mercy read a wound in me, or only read the blight? I'm holding to the hope, though my conviction's incomplete. Scared of holy consequence, still begging grace to notice me.